All right, guys, I did something. So this is a 1977 MG. I've always wanted a little convertible to Scooty Poot to work in. Traded one of my bikes for it. My buddy Vince is over here this morning with me. We're having some coffee and a little herbal tea and starting some work on it. When I contacted the guy I went to make the trade, he lied about a bunch of stuff, but whatever. It's mine now. I ain't got no bunch of money into it, so I ain't gonna cry. I like it. It's got character, and I think with a little love I can get her going on. So first thing we're doing is the ignition over and under. A Dremel and grind a place for a screwdriver to go in the damn bolt, because in the factory it's just a little smooth top head. So anyway, we got it off. So I'm gonna throw a ignition in it here, and I'll be able to fire up and see what all we got going on. So when I get to that point, we'll probably turn on the camera and y'all can see how that goes. A lot of newer stuff inside this engine, so it looks like somebody's done some work on it. You know, we'll see. It's all really, really, really simple too. So maybe even a hick like me can take care of some business with it. Anyhow, that's what it's all about. All right. So, Operation Ignition. Done and done, Scrooge. So whenever we kick the key on, I charged the old battery all night, and it just didn't have a charge. It's completely fried. So me and Vincent ran down and got brand new batteries from our friends at Napa. Thank you, Mr. Scott. And when we turned the other one on, though, there was a click underneath the hood and stuff, and I seen dash lights, so there has been first signs of life. Anyways, I'm gonna tighten this battery up, and we're gonna kick her over and see what we got. So we'll be back for that. Alrighty. So the battery's in and hooked up and everything. Brand new ignition switch. Look at the bright sunshiny day today. I don't know if there's safety switches on this like American cars. You have to push the clutch in and stuff, so I'm gonna push the clutch all the way in. Here we go, we're gonna fire it up. Click. Alright, the ignition is on. Clock on the dash is working. That's kind of cool. Life, folks. There's life. I don't know if the fuel gauge came up or not. This is what the gauges look like right now. Wires hanging everywhere. But listen. The horn works. So anyway, the horn works. I think the fuel gauge may have come up a little. Well, let's see if it'll start. Nope. I hear something clicking out there. All right. So, well, we know the ignition switch is working. All right. Well, a couple good things have happened today. Yes, it's disappointing that this thing didn't fire right up or whatever, but it's got a hydraulic clutch on it. I got to do a little research and find out and see about the safety switches. Maybe that's why it's not letting fire go to the starter. But I haven't been asleep yet. I came home today and just waited for sun up and just come out here to do a few things. We got a brand new battery, got a brand new ignition is installed, and so that's a plus. So the odometer reads 19,000 miles. I think the car's had more miles than that on it. I don't know, but anyway, I haven't slept yet, so I'm gonna go in and get some rest. Speaker wires. Sorry, I'm looking at shit. I'm gonna get some rest. Next thing to do is bleed this clutch and see if there's any safety switches that would stop this thing from the starter turning over. If there's no safety switches I can think of, find out about, then I will look into the solenoid. And the starter looks new. Matter of fact, all the peripheral stuff on the motor, the alternator, the starter, the coil, I don't know, but anyways, all the other shit on it looks newer, much newer. So maybe if somebody's already done all that, I won't have to do a bunch of that. But you guys are gonna laugh. I can't figure out how to turn the friggin' lights on. I cannot find a light switch anywhere on here, so I'm gonna have to find that. But I'm going to remove all this shit out of here, all this carpet, all that shit. The seats are coming out. I want to get different seats for it and get her stripped down and see where we can go from there with shit. Mainly just trying to get it started. I'd like to hear the motor run. On this one, you can't just jump over with a screwdriver. On some older cars like this, you could jump it over with a screwdriver to see if the solenoid was working or bad. On this one, they started putting the solenoids on the starters at some point. Used to be they were up on the firewalls. That was nice. But this one is under this car. So I'm going to have to jack it up, which I was going to have to jack it up anyway. So that will just get me motivated to get it jacked up. I was hoping I could drive it, but it's going to need a new gas tank. And it's not going to be driven for a while, but I could get it started and see how the motor is. Anyway, the transmission feels nice and tight. I haven't felt any clutch yet because he said it was dry, so that's going to have to be bled. I'm like Mr. Incredible getting out of this little tiny car. Anywho, well, so far so good. We've seen signs of life today. The horns work. The ignition comes on. If you look and see, a lot of the stuff in there looks new. The oil filter looks brand new. The starter down there is still shiny and looks new. That Weber carburetor in that manifold doesn't look old either. It's got dual electric fans on it, so there's not even a fan on the front of the motor. But everything is super easy to get to. So, all right, that's that for that. I'll let y'all know how shit goes.